Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Lexify. Today we're doing Baddies East episode 10 review. We're gonna talk about, like usual, first the characters, then the fights, and the next episode or whatever. So let's just get right into it. First, Nally. Nally is so shady, y'all. Like, first of all, I don't like how she be telling, like how she's telling Suki them about how the fights went, because Nally was being fully truthful. Second of all, Nally be instigating half these fights and then trying to play like, oh, why y'all fighting type of thing, when she's the one that started it. But yeah, Natalie being real fake, and I don't like how she be talking about all like the other girls in the other house. Like, you're supposed to be a producer, you're not supposed to be biased, and have one side of people you like. Like, you're the producer, you're practically their boss, so I don't like the favoritism or whatever. So next is Suki. Okay, my thing about Suki, my whole opinion about her changed this episode, because she came in and talking about, I'm a girl's girl, like I'm always gonna look out for them, I'm not gonna take sides, I don't believe in bullying or whatever. And look what happened. She like turned a whole different side this episode, and I just didn't like it or whatever, because how she was being in Smiley face. Okay, like, you already knew all the other girls just going against her. Like, you could have she could have pulled Smiley to the side and talked to her about the whole situation. Instead, she was in her face yelling, got side fire up, and all this different stuff. Oops, I'm gonna shut my phone. Okay, who's next? Next is Rolly. First of all, Rolly, why do you care so much about other people's stuff? Like, why do you care if Smiley had a miscarriage? That's none of your business. You look like you had conceived the baby too. Like, why do you care? Who cares? I mean, you and Smiley are not friends. Why does she have to say you the truth? And for you to just sit there and accuse her for lying when you lied about biting Biggie, I'm confused. Why would you do that? Rolly is really getting on my last nerves. She's just talking about all that stuff in this episode, but her body looked like that. Did y'all see our shorts? I'm gonna put a picture up there because I can't. Scotty, just leave. Like, I'm so tired of you. You're such a weak person or whatever. Just for you to say, what was that statement she said? Oh yeah, they come in our house, y'all need to be good or whatever. Like, bye. Who are you? You don't pay for this house. Bye. Next is Sky. Sky didn't do so much this episode. I mean, she was with Camilla and T. Sky been keeping the neutral ground, which I like, but yeah. Next is Tasiki. You know, I've been like a Tasiki. She been chill. She haven't been in any drama or whatever. I just don't like how you really the one that mostly been around Smiley. Y'all keep going outside having these talks. You always talking about, hey Smiley. Like, y'all been buddy. And like, you was taking the other people's side when they was yelling at Smiley. You never stick up for her. Like, okay, that's your friend, and you might believe she's lying, but come, like, you know, if you think she's lying, pull her to the side and be like, you know, what's up, what's going on, that type of thing. I mean, the day she came out of the hospital, it was I think the next day or something, or that night or something, you didn't want to stay at home with her when she wasn't feeling well, because your feet was swollen. You was in her room. So I'm confused by that. Next is T. We didn't see too much of T this episode because she didn't come to the house, which I understand, because she's tired of the BS. She's tired of the stuff with E.T., the stuff with Rolly, Scotty. Like, I get it. I would have needed a break too. So I'm glad, like, she got to, what's it called, laugh and then go to the house. Next is Camilla. You know, I like Camilla. She don't do too much. She kind of stay in neutral ground, just like Sky. So I get it, whatever. Next is Sapphire. My opinion about Sapphire changed too, or whatever. I didn't like how she came in with Suki. I thought she was gonna be one way, and then she turned up to be a different way, and I don't like it, especially in the next preview of the episode. I feel like Sapphire, it did prove like, oh, I'm not only Suki best friend, I can do stuff too, type of thing. So yeah. Next is Mariah. Mariah, you fake, weak. I don't know how many names to call you in the book. But I don't like Mariah because you had 2 grown women pushing you to go fight Smiley. 2 grown women, like you couldn't do it yourself. You needed to get hyped to fight her and to get your chain back. This stupid chain that been gone for I don't know how long. I mean, it's over and done with then by then or whatever. I feel like if you was really wanted that chain back, if you was really about it, you would have went in that girl room that second day, that first night in that house, and snatched it up. If she had a problem, you could fight her right then. But you waited weeks for you to go get that chain back, and you had 2 grown women had to tell you to go fight. You was weak, Mariah. I'm sorry. Next is Smiley. I felt bad for Smiley. You know, you shouldn't have to go through that. Who cares if she lying? She probably not. But I believe she's telling the truth. But for you to get jumped on and beat by women after you had a miscarriage, and you was in the kitchen literally holding her stomach, so I know she was in pain. That is low down, just low. And for her, and for nobody to stick up for you, that was really broken. So I feel bad for you. I'm sorry, Smiley, you had to go through that. So next is Anna Mac. You know, at first I've been like Anna Mac, but this episode kind of turned my cheek because I feel like Anna Mac is doing some stuff like to prove herself. Like I don't know what it is, but I'm just not liking how she is now these past 2 episodes. Scarface didn't do too much this episode. I'm kind of glad she's been quiet. I'm tired of hearing her mouth. But yeah, last but not least, Biggie. I like Biggie. You know, she was kind of quiet this episode, but I like how when she was in urgent care, she was nice to the nurse. I like Anna. So I'm glad like Biggie was, you know, she's able to be nice to public and be, you know, not rude to people. Let's go over arguments and fights now. Anna versus Biggie. I didn't like that whole situation. I feel like Anna been trying to have a problem with Biggie this whole time since she came in. I don't know if it's because they're both Dominican or something. Like, Anna want to be the only Dominican or something. I don't know. But for you to been having a problem, trying to have a problem with her, but just to prove yourself, I don't know. But I'm glad she got kicked out of the hospital because, like I said, Anna was being rude to the nurses, which I didn't like. So, yeah. Next, let's talk about Smiley versus Rolly versus Suki versus Mariah versus Sapphire. First of all, that whole situation, Smiley Rolly. First of all, Rolly, you did not have to put your input in. Nobody had to explain nothing to you. Nothing to you. You're not nobody. Like, now the whole situation, Smiley and Suki. Okay, Suki, you said she touched your phone. If she told you it was her friends playing on it, let it go. Like, what else can you do about it? You're not going to swing on her, so what is going on? Now, that whole situation, Smiley and Mariah. Like I said, Mariah, you could have got your chain back. Like, she beat you up on the first episode. You still haven't went back until 2 grown women had to tell you to go get it back. Now, Smiley versus Sapphire. Sapphire, you just fall out with your best friend. You don't have a problem with Smiley. And then for you to see in the next episode fight her for no reason. And you was holding her in a chokehold while Mariah was punching her. Like, that, y'all jumped her. That's rude. How y'all gonna jump a girl that just had a miscarriage? Like, what? Let's go to the next episode. Like I said, Sapphire fights Smiley for no reason. Y'all don't have a problem. Y'all don't need to be fighting. Or whatever. I feel like that just, you know... That's just bogus. We see like it feel like the whole house has turned to Smiley. Nelly on her face yelling, took him out to apartment every day. When has Smiley been giving you a problem? Y'all been separate anyway. Who is she giving a problem to? Like, bye. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the episode 10. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And have a nice day. Bye.